trusting only in thy merit, would I seek thy face. Heal my wounded, broken spirit, save me by thy grace. I'm calling you Savior. Savior, hear my humble cry. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. Let's get it started. You've been waiting and debating for all so long. The NFL season is here and it's time to get it on. The 2012 National League football season kicked off last night with one of the oldest rivalries in the game as the Dallas Cowboys traveled to face off against the defending Super Bowl champs in the New York Giants. And the first half started off slow for both teams until Dallas QB Tony Romo hooked up for a TD with Kevin Ogletree before halftime as they took the 7-3 lead. And in the second half, both offenses came to life, especially for Romo, who went on to toss 3 TDs to go along with 307 blistering yards, and running back DeMarco Murray helped open the passing game with 131 ground-pounding yards as the Cowboys showed they were for real as they notched the win for the first game of the season, 24-17. The 2012 U.S. Open kept churning yesterday as Andy Roddick's professional tennis career has come to an end as he tried to hold off 7-seeded Juan Martín del Potro in 4 sets but didn't have enough in the tank as he lost the match 6-7, 7-6, 6-2, 6-4. Number 1 seed Roger Federer was upset by 6-seeded Thomas Berdych in 4 sets, 6-7, 4-6, 6-3, 3-6. 8-seeded Janko Tipsarevic got past 19-seeded Philip Kohlschreiber in straight sets, 6-3, 7-6, 6-2, while 2nd-seeded Novak Djokovic cruised in straight sets over 18-seeded Stanislas Wawrinka, 6-4, 6-1, 3-1 as Wawrinka retired, and 3rd-seeded Andy Murray will continue to play for a major win as he needed 4 sets to notch the win over 12-seeded Marin Cilic, 3-6, 7-6, 6-2, 6-0. And the ladies played through more quarterfinals as number 3 seed Maria Sharapova needed 3 sets to knock off 11-seeded Marion Bartoli 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. 10th-seeded Sarah Arani won in straight sets 6-2, 6-4 against 20th-seeded Roberta Vinci, and 4th-seeded Serena Williams had no problems with 12th-seeded Anna Ivanovic with a crushing win of 6-1, 6-3. Major League Baseball were running the bases last night as the American League had 7 games on tap as the Minnesota Twins blasted the Chicago White Sox 6-2 with 2 home runs from Alex Rios. The LA Angels dominated the Oakland A's 7-1. The Cleveland Indians were walloped by the Detroit Tigers also with the score of 7-1 as Miguel Cabrera and Prince Fielder both launched home runs. The Baltimore Orioles lost 6-4 to the Toronto Blue Jays with a homer from Rajal Davis, while the New York Yankees got past the Tampa Bay Rays 6-4 behind Russell Martin's 15th homer. The Texas Rangers won by a run 7-6 over the Kansas City Royals as Adrian Beltre's 3-1 homer helped seal the deal, and the Boston Red Sox lost 2-1 to the Seattle Mariners. For your NBA quick dribble, Chicago Bulls chairman Jerry Reinsdorf and coach Tom Thibodeau have resumed negotiations about a contract extension for Thibodeau, according to a source familiar with the situation. The Brooklyn Nets have agreed in principle with Andre Blanche on a non-guaranteed contract, a league source told ESPNNewYork.com on Wednesday after Blanche was released by the Washington Wizards via the amnesty process. New York Knicks sharpshooter Steve Novak told ESPNNewYork.com on Wednesday that he and most of the team have organized a pre-training camp starting on Monday. The Los Angeles Lakers have signed rookie forward Reeves Nelson and rookie center Greg Sumoji to 1-year non-guaranteed contracts, the team announced Wednesday. And finally, Chicago Bulls superstar point guard Derrick Rose would dish out more than assists as he now is an equity partner in Giordano's, a deep dish pizza establishment in Chicago. And stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because God has something special in store for you.